Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing today, Kendra?
Oh, we're doing all right. You miss me?
Oh, I love you. I miss you all the time.
Okay.
Too much. Hi,
Is it
everybody. Hello, everybody in the chat.
is it still hot where everybody is at?
Oh my God. It's so hot. I am like dying right now. I was actually sitting outside when we started and I had to come in. it's like,
Yeah,
it's getting ready to storm here.
yeah, we had a couple days where it cooled a little bit and now we're right back up there and my air conditioner's broken.
Oh
And
no.
I'm upset because they came yesterday and they fixed it. And they reproved it and everything and yay. And I go to switch it on now and it's not working again.
Oh no.
And it's the exact same issue where I have a thermostat on the wall and it's powered, through the electricity in the wall. There's no batteries to it or anything. And the display is just off. So there's no, connection coming through. So heater, air, neither one will work. It's just dead.
Oh
So
my
I'm a
God.
little bit pissed because they have to go up in my attic to deal with it. It's where
Right.
the main stuff is.
Yeah.
And they had said how a panel fell off. And so it had pulled a wire out and, whatever. And that's all it was. And they plugged it all back in and they screwed it on extra tight. And now the problem exists again.
Wow.
So I ain't going up in that attic to find out if that panel's off that they screwed in because nobody's been up there.
How did it come off?
We don't know.
You got some spookies up there.
I believe I do because and they're like, no, somebody had to have done this. And they were trying to really convince me of this. And I'm trying to tell them, I'm like, to access that is through my son's room on this super tall ladder. And I have it locked even with a lock on it. Like you can see, nobody can just access that,
Right.
and it's extra sealed around here because of earthquake stuff, whatever. So like animals aren't in there and everything. And so they're looking at me like, we don't know how the panel got unscrewed, is kind of thrown across the other side and the wire was pulled out. But
So there's no chance that there's animals up there?
no, there's not. That's because I'm pushing for that instead of, a secret murder person or a ghost.
Ghost. Oh my
So I'm a
goodness.
little bit upset now that it's done it again. And if they go up there and I don't know what to do. If they tell me that it's back like that, I
Right.
need to call in I don't know, haunted peoples that come on the TV show. What's it called? They need to come
Uh
figure this out.
oh, what's her name? Oh my God. Uh I forget her name. Oh
Well,
my gosh, you guys know it?
the
Uh
the shows where they go hunting for the ghosts to see if there's
yeah,
any
there's a the
those.
girl that comes in and she like just finds all the spooky people that have lived there and oh, what is
Yeah,
it? Amy. Oh,
ghost hunters.
no, it's not Ghost Hunters. It's
The other Teresa Caputo. That
okay. Well, I'm a
there's
medium.
there's a lot of people. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
cast.
gotta.
Yeah.
I'm seriously.
Hi guys, by the way.
I'm sending somebody up there tonight with crystals, and we can't sage up there as much as I'd like to because we have these fire alarms and that'll cause a whole thing.
Right.
So
So you're gonna go up there with crystals and get rid of all the ghosts?
I ain't doing it. Someone else is going up there doing it. And
We
I'm
got
putting
the
crystals up there,
spookies.
and I'm gonna put a camera up there that I have.
Right.
Um, and so, but it needs to run on batteries because there's like no electrical thing I can plug in up there.
Right.
And so, yeah,
Well,
that
Kendra's actually sent me videos before of she's got orbs all over her house. Her house is like a portal.
no, yeah,
So
I did speak to a psychic medium once about where I live now. And I was actually inquiring about where I previously lived because it was on ancient Indian burial ground.
right.
And we've cleared that up. It wasn't quite that, but it was a path Native Americans used to take. So stuff happened there a little bit eerie. But here it's a portal. And then while I was here, I helped exploded open. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know I did.
Right.
So, yeah, it does cross the line of
Well, now that they're telling you somebody opened this thing, I mean, who knows? You could end up having nightmares thinking that there's a real live person. Well, not live person, but a real person
well, I
up
know.
there.
I'm like
Spooky,
freaking out,
spooky.
and I'm going. It worked on Saturday, and when I went to use it on the
I ain't afraid of
Wednesday,
no ghost.
wasn't working. It's like, what the heck? And
They're here.
when you're up there, I mean, it makes so much darn noise. It's so obvious if somebody's up there moving around. So
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know,
crazy.
but
That's totally crazy.
I'm
Speaking
afraid to
of
find out the answer.
nightmares, huh? You're afraid to find out? Oh,
Yeah, well, I mean, if everything's put back together and it's still not working, then that's an odd thing that something else broke on it, I guess. But I don't know. I'm just waiting for the peoples to call me back. I'm remaining calm in my 102-degree house.
hmm.
I'm tired of the you know the house drama of stuff. I just had to get a new garbage disposal, then I had to get a new fridge because
Right,
the other one
per.
exploded. At one point, I had 3 fridges in the kitchen because they'd messed up the order, and then the dishwasher went.
Oh my goodness.
Now this, and this is like, not an old place.
You
So
you have people messing with you that you can't see. They're
no
messing with all
kidding.
your stuff. I put cameras around everywhere. Try to
I
capture
know. Now I'm like,
them.
so
So speaking of nightmares and the topic of today's live, um, I'm
I've had an
generally.
imp before.
You had a
That
what?
an imp.
An imp.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, somebody there was I was told there was like a little like leprechaun troublemaker person and they called it an imp. And so I was like, I've been told that. Don't say
What's
that.
that leprechaun on the Flintstones?
Oh,
Oh,
right. Yeah, that
you know what
little
I mean?
weird.
That little dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, you could have one of them.
Well, it's a troublemaker for no good reason other than to just cause trouble.
Yeah, right.
So,
Speaking of troublemakers, I can just go.
Kendra, it's
Speaking of this,
Robbie.
speaking
He
of
left
that.
his calling card, a loofah. Ah,
Oh my goodness.
oh, you're funny, Dan. The green little guy. Yeah, Kimmy. The great Gazoo.
Hi everybody. Hi Dan. Hi Abnormal. Barbara. Who else is here? Let me see.
Oh, no, we got.
Douglas. Hi Scott.
Yes, an imp was in Pulp Fiction too. That's why when I
Hi
was first told that,
Lisa.
I thought that, and I was like, "What? This
Rob's
medium?" And
here. Hi Rob. I'm just going through and saying hello to everybody that I see. Gabe's here. Say hi, Gabe. Hello. Can you hear him? He says hello. Flutter, yo. Flutter's here. What's
we got
up?
27 people here.
Nice, nice. Um. Okay, so I just wanted to say, like, with the comment, with the title of today's live, that I'm not one who it's kind of hard to say this, being that I work in the music industry. Um, I'm not one that deals with drama on like personal levels or like usually like with the music business. There's so much drama that goes on. There's tons of different kinds of personalities, all at high levels, and I'm so used to just dealing with that. And but coming on YouTube, and it's a different world in a sense. It's similar, but it's different. And you have channels that that have all kinds of different um, things going on. And then you have different communities, and you have several channels that a lot of people belong to the same communities, and they visit all kinds of all the channels within it.
Right.
And like our viewers here, they belong to several of the same channels and subscribe to them all.
Mm-hmm.
And there, I know everybody's probably thinking I'm going to talk about one specific uh, situation that had happened, and I'm not going to. That is not what this is about. I do know some channels personally. and others I do not. And I do see both sides of situations, and I do have my own opinion, but I publicly uh, keep to myself, and I don't. I'm not choosing sides. Some people have chosen sides. Some people have chosen sides against us simply because we're friends with people they don't side with. You know, I mean, we were at 1,000 subscribers, and we lost quite a few because of that situation. And that's fine. That doesn't matter. If you don't want to watch my channel, I don't want you to watch it. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right.
I'd rather
Yeah.
you enjoy. I'd rather you enjoy what you're coming here for, and hopefully we just get better at it. Um, but one thing I can say personally about myself is I am a warrior. Okay, I am someone that will stand by my friends, my family, and I don't like when they're being wronged. And I will stand up for them. And even if they are wrong themselves in such situation, I will discuss that with them, but I'm not going to let someone walk all over them. Okay.
Right. Right.
And Kendra, you could probably vouch for this
I was
for
just
me,
gonna
I guess,
say
because she's always telling me I'm this warrior. But uh,
no, because seriously, yeah, I'll be like, you should see you're gonna treat me like this. I'm gonna tell my cousin on you.
yeah. So I'm the older, I mean, she's my cousin, but technically it's like siblings. I mean, and I was the older one, so I took care of my sisters and my cousin when they were younger, and I just always had their back. That's just how I am, right? And some people may know this about me just on YouTube, I guess. I don't know, but a situation has occurred over the past week. I should say. Well, I guess it was started like a little over a month ago, because I had a visitor here for 3 weeks, and this you guys all know who she is. I'm not going to avoid names here because it's just obvious. So Kimmy's our mod here, and she mods for Get Swamped, and she was modding for another channel, Nightmares. And um, when Get Swamped changed from Sundays to Fridays, she no longer modded on Fridays for Nightmares, and she kept modding for Get Swamped because I believe that's how she originally. She'll come on here and she can tell you that part of it. Anyhow, so she was now modding for Get Swamped on Fridays now.
Okay.
But she also modded. See, Kendra doesn't really know a lot of this either, so I'm kind of explaining it to Kendra at the same time. But she also modded for Nightmares on Wednesdays as well. Nightmares goes on a lot during the week.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
but she modded on Wednesdays and Fridays for him. That was pretty much, I think, a definite thing.
Okay.
Um, Barbara, I feel where this is going. Um, so, um, what happened was when she went away, coming down here to visit me, and Get Swamped and just came to Florida, um, she thought she was going to be modding the whole time for whoever, anybody she was going to mod for. But they just said, you're going on vacation, have fun, we'll see you when you get back, type thing. So, okay, fine, great, right? This is all what's going on around me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so Kimmy went home, I believe, last Monday, and
Right.
Wednesday she was expecting to mod for Nightmares,
Right.
and she had gone in. I'm right now. I'm speaking for her, but again, she is here backstage, and she is in the chat. So Kimmy, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong, and I'll just pull you right in. But she had expected to go and mod on Wednesday for Nightmares, and
Sure.
she had talked to Nightmares along with his female cohort, who I'm just going to say that name right now because I'm literally livid at this one screaming on the other night. Um, but she had talked to them and she had asked me if she was modding Wednesday night or whatever. And he wouldn't answer her, wouldn't tell her anything. Now, me on Wednesdays, actually not even Wednesday, I just know if she's modding for, Nightmares or whoever, I pop in. I'm like, hi, everyone, and I say hello. I'm in there for like 5 minutes and I leave.
Right.
I don't really go to watch Nightmares. And I will just tell you that it's basically from something that happened a year ago when he thought that he was entitled to hear the real life drama or situation of someone else's channel, and he caused a big ruckus about it. And he
Okay.
wasn't entitled, and I'll just call that man Preacher Man. Okay?
Okay.
Everybody knows who he is. He's got a hell of a lot more subscribers than all of us. Okay? Everybody
Got
knows
it.
exactly who he is. And so Nightmares kind of went on his channel and was like trashing him, getting all angry and stuff. And I saw that, and he tried to bring other people in on it, and I saw that too. And I was like, I want nothing to do with this. Okay, so I'm like, I was turned off, and I no longer watch this channel. Okay, so that's the truth. All right, so now here we are. I pop in there only because Kimmy is modding, and I say hello. Okay,
Sure.
just a little bit of background. Sorry if I'm rambling a bit. So this Wednesday, I go in there and I'm wondering where Kimmy is. I don't see her name. Right. So I just like typed in the chat and I said, "Where's Kimmy?" And I don't know who it was, but I know that there was more than one person, right?
Right.
And one of them is named Lindsay and one of them's name is Tamara.
Okay.
Okay. I have no idea who Lindsay is, never seen her before. I have seen Tamara's name. Okay. I've seen her in Nightmares chats, and I believe she's come into Get Swamped, right? But I don't think she talks a lot in Get Swamped because otherwise I would kind of know who she is. I know everybody who chit chats, you know what I mean? So I don't really know who she is, but one of them said Kimmy doesn't mod on Wednesdays, and I said, since when? Right?
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
then I go and I call Kim, and I'm like, what's going on? And at the same time, Colleen, okay, the female cohort, his name Colleen, is messaging Kimmy going, why is Lisa doing that? And she's like, doing what? It's because she came in the chat. We got new people here. She's starting shit. I said, what? How did I start something? I just asked where you were, right?
Right.
Needless to say, whatever. Like I said, I pop in there when she's there and I leave. I'm there 5 minutes. So whatever. I got out of the chat because Kimmy obviously wasn't there. I wasn't going to stay any more than 2 minutes, right?
Sure.
So I left. That was it. Over. Done. And next thing we know, Friday night comes and Get Swamp has their live. We're doing that, right?
Sure.
I didn't talk to Kimmy on Saturday, and maybe not Sunday. I don't think Sunday afternoon either. And then Nightmares goes, and I get this notification on my thing, and he's getting ready to yell at someone. He's getting ready to go off, is what the notification says. I don't remember the exact words, but he's getting ready to go off on something, right?
Right.
So I'm sitting there, and I end up clicking on it at some point. Like I missed the very beginning of it, and he starts going off, and he's yelling, and I'm like, who the hell is he yelling at? What the hell's it all about? And I'm listening. I'm like, is this about Kimmy? I'm like, are you kidding? Because he said former, and then he says former mod. I'm like, whoa, he's talking about Kimmy. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So now I'm definitely listening, right? Because she's my friend, right?
Sure.
So he's yelling, and then Colleen comes on, and she starts screaming. I'm like, whoa. And then I get a phone call from someone I'm not going to mention, and they said, did you see Nightmares was going nuts? And I said, yeah. I'm like, I think it's about Kimmy. And I said, it seems like someone has gone after Tamara and is bullying Tamara and about modding and taking Kimmy's job on Friday nights. And I'm like, but I don't get that. Kimmy's not even modding for Nightmares anymore on Friday nights. Like, I don't understand what that is. I'm like, And I jokingly said, because he said it's a former mod. Okay, that's how he called it. He didn't say Kimmy by name. He mentioned everybody else by name, but didn't mention Kimmy by name, nor her friends by name. But he said it was one of Kimmy former mod's friends. Okay.
Okay.
So I jokingly said, well, I hope they don't think it was me, like just jokingly, right? So I guess I called Kimmy after that and I said, what is going on with Nightmares? What happened? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So she goes and tries to figure out what's going on. And no one's answering her. And they kind of let it go, I guess, till today. But so all day yesterday, she has no idea what's going on. No one will talk to her. No one will say anything. And it comes out today that it's Chili's. And I said, excuse me, what? And I'm like, wait a minute. They think that I went and attacked a mod who took over Kimmy's job on a Friday night, where Kimmy actually walked away from the Friday night to work with Get Swamped with me, by the way, on Get Swamped. And I'm going to attack that person that's taking over. Somebody had to take over.
Wait a minute,
Why?
wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm
Why
sorry
would
this is
you,
so long, but it's like, what the hell?
first of all, why would you care? Somebody, she left, it's like she left a job, she got a new job. Why would
Right,
you care to go back to her old job and say anything to anybody? Like, what would it matter to you? It wouldn't.
right,
I mean,
exactly.
do they think that you thought she could be in two places at the same time and she should have still maintained her job modding there as well? Because she can't do that.
I honestly don't know what the hell they were thinking. Um, I just know that these people now, because they were screaming and going off. Then I hear it's me, and I'm like, wait a minute, whoa. So wait a second, they were directing this at me? Are you kidding me right now? Now I'm getting mad. Who the
Well,
hell are you?
yeah,
Who the
I
hell are
was,
you to talk to me like that? Number one, you know what I mean. I didn't do anything of the kind, and yet, Kendra. By the way, remember when someone accused us of being lesbians?
yes, yes.
That was him. I didn't tell you that or anybody that, but it was Nightmares that said that we were lesbians, and the reason he knows this is because I called him and told him so myself. I've
That's
never
an
talked to.
outright lie.
Yeah, I've never talked to that guy. Oh, he says he's talked to people all the time. That talks to people daily that he does not talk to. Okay,
Why is the see? I don't watch or
and
know any of these people or any of this.
yeah, I mean,
I do something else entirely. So I'm like just in the loop of all of this today and saw the video myself, and I'm like laughing, going,
yeah, right, Dan.
what is going on? Somebody's
Yeah,
about to have a conniption over there, and I was questioning, how is this about like Kimmy and my cousin, and they're not being mentioned by name, but everybody else is.
right, right. I
So
guess.
why are we being
Um,
like a secret coded club here? Like just and the whole time it was being explained, not saying the names,
right.
um, all these other names are being used that they were wanting the bullier to go to
Yeah,
them direct. You have issue, come to me directly. But
yeah.
yet they know exactly who this bullier is, and they're not doing the very thing that they're asking to be done.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's the reality of it. I am friends with Kimmy, and I do know some stuff that um, has gone on. And trust me, if there was anybody I was going to go and not bully, but have something to say to, it's going to be James. Because James is not a nice person. He can get on there and scream and yell and act like he's all passionate, and then he can cry and make everybody think that he's got feelings, but he lies like crazy. He does not pay the mods that he says he does, and they can all defend him or whatever, but he's not paying one of them what he says. And there's stories left and right. He's got shipping issues. I can go on and on and on, but I'm not really here to attack anybody. I don't want it to come off that way. I'm just very irritated that they were screaming and are now directing it at me. And I'm so sorry. Like, my husband wouldn't even watch it because he heard about it. He goes, I will lose my shit if I see somebody yelling at you like that, the way you're talking. And I said, well, then you don't want to watch this because apparently it's me that they were talking to or pointing at without saying my name.
Right.
You
I mean,
know?
it was very obnoxious and vulgar, and the heightened state that they got over this. And I'm just like, all of this because somebody bullied, according to their words, an elderly lady who has stepped up to be a mod,
I
and they just
actually
find
didn't
that
even know that she was elderly, but someone during all this, they said, go look at her live. And I went there for like 2 minutes. I saw like maybe 2 to 3 minutes of it, and she started crying. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, why is anybody bullying her?
right. I
And
mean,
then my big thing at that point was just, I don't understand why they would. Kimmy's not even modding for him on Friday nights anymore. Why are they going to bother her?
right.
You know?
So the whole thing makes no sense to me. I'm a little lost because I don't understand demanding to be talked to, but yet they're not doing the thing they're demanding. They're upset with people that they're not naming, but they're naming other people. And, you
Yeah, and
know,
it's just like, are you kidding me right now? Like, don't bring me into your bullshit. This is between you and Kimmy. And quite frankly, like, I don't even know if this is true at this point. I mean, I did see the woman's video. She was clearly crying. So I really hope that's not faked or anything. But where is the evidence? I mean, you're now saying it's me. How did they message this woman?
Right. Wayne, did you call on
Where
the phone? Did you text these people? How were
I
you
don't
doing
even
this?
know her, man. I'm telling you, I don't even know her. I know that she's been in there because I've seen her name. I don't know her, but like, how is it? How is she messaged?
Well,
Was
you
she
didn't
messaged
do it
through
in
his
like a
account?
live. You didn't do it in like a live chat because the chat
No,
can be looked at, and it's not.
exactly. Oh, and then he said something else about he went back and replayed something of Get Swamped's chat. And I'm like,
What
what
do
the
they
hell
have to
happened in
do
Get?
with it?
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell does that have to do with anything? What happened in Get Swamp's chat? Let me know because I pretty much pay attention to everything in that chat. So what happened over there? You know what I mean? What are you talking about? So I'm kind of like, what on earth is going on here? So I'm like, you know what, Kimmy? Tell them you want to see the messages. You've seen the proof and all this. Well, show us the evidence because I did not message anybody. Okay.
Well,
If
yeah.
I'm gonna go and talk to anybody, you know me, Kendra. I go right to the bull. I mean, I will go right to the head of the thing. And I would have went for James because I got plenty I can say to James because he's done Kimmy wrong. And I'm almost thinking that this was his way of like telling her he doesn't want her to mod for a minute without saying it because he ignored her that night, and she
Right.
was still a mod up until he went off on this little tangent he went on. So it's like, uh, uh,
Yeah.
but don't bring me into your bullshit because if you really want me to say something to you, I will get on the phone with you and I'll let you know quite a few things that you really don't want anybody to know, man. And I'm not like that, but I'm just, don't bring me into your shit.
Right. Rob's bringing up a good point. That is it possible there was a cloned account involved? Because there's been a lot of that happening on YouTube right
Yeah, but
now,
how would
and
they know to go after Tamara being a mod and Kimmy not being? Like, how would a clone know that? You know what I mean?
well, I think what they're doing, they're doing a variety of things, but I've noticed in that they are taking somebody that seems to be either a mod or in other people's chats, or that the channels are friends, whatever, and just starting shit for the sake of starting shit. So
Yeah,
there's
I mean, I'm quite stunned. I mean, like I said, I will defend my friends. I will back them up. But by me defending or backing them up, or that's if you come at me. That's if I see something going on. But if I have to go out of my way and stand up for them, I'm not going to go after someone who replaced them. I'm going to go after the guy whose channel it is, or who hired her, or who done her wrong. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Especially since he's already started shit with me. And when he did I go after him? Did I say anything? I said nothing. I let you know, hey, I guess we're lesbians now. Not that we're offended, but I was kind of offended that someone thinks I'm sleeping with my cousin or something. That kind of just makes me go, ew.
Yeah, that's the
So,
part that is a little
yeah, it's
upsetting. Like,
not a
why say
lesbian
that when
thing.
we make it clear that we're
Yeah.
cousins?
Yeah,
So
I didn't question him. I didn't go after him, and not even that. On top of it, he says I'm the one who told him that I called him and told him so.
you
So
don't even have his
there's that
number.
exactly. So it's like, but I didn't even question him on that. But I have. Kimmy's upset because she's been treated wrong by him. I am her friend. She's discussed it with me, and so I have plenty of things I could say. The last person I'm going to go after and bully is going to be Ahmad, somebody else. Why would I go after somebody else who has no clue? You know what I mean?
Again, yeah, like Dan said, I think it all started from the hoarder house, and Rob says it's someone trying to tear the community apart. Put those two
The
together.
hoarder house. What is the hoarder
Put
house
those
supposed to
two
do?
together. Those two
Uh,
comments. Put them
tear the
together.
community apart. Well, there's drama everywhere. There's drama on the television. Television. See, it's television these days. There's drama on YouTube. There's drama behind the scenes. I know some of the behind the scenes stuff, and all I can say to you is, I'll repeat something someone said. You don't know YouTubers. You just don't. And I just think it's sad from that scenario that someone got blamed that really shouldn't have. That
Right.
was a
And
scenario that was a deal, yeah, gone wrong. I said I wasn't going to say anything, but if you have questions, you can ask me. But, but to me, it was a deal gone wrong, and I think somebody brought it up at a time where he could get out of the deal instead of the other people pulling out of the deal. They made it like reversal. And the only reason I know that is because we were actually live with that person on our live. saying that the deal was still going on, while another person was on a live saying that it's not. And
Right.
and
So
the whole thing was poor Sean. And it's like, there's this money that Sean paid, which he was told not to do. He did, but whatever, someone has to pay him back. That was like the big thing there. And I'm sorry, but if you pulled out of the deal, then I think you need to return the money. Yeah.
so
So
well, that's a whole other
there's
issue.
that. So
That's
yeah,
a whole
so
other.
that's I don't understand how that has something to do with. To me, that's like part of the main deal here. All people, other people aside from that excluded, but I don't understand where that fits in. You
You
know?
know, honestly, like, I don't really care about all the other channels and who's doing what on
Yeah,
their
like
channel. Like, I don't care what they're doing in their life. Like, if we have fun and chat and talk, and
yeah,
then
that's
I
what this
support
must
you,
be
you
about.
support me, that's as far as it goes. Like, I mean, I don't understand all this. Like, are we all trying to be the head cheerleader and, like,
I
the
don't
quarterback
know. I
of the
don't
football
know if
team,
that's
and
what
so
it
we're all
is.
killing each other for? I mean, because I'm not here for that. I don't give a
Yeah,
crap.
I mean, it's kind of like you know when you look at the whole realm of YouTube, it's like the head cheerleader. Who's the head cheerleader? I don't know, but this guy's got 100 million subs over here, not 26 or 1,000 or this or that. It's like if you want to call people, like if you have people that you want to look up to and learn from and stuff, it's great to look up to people that have a bigger following than you. Um, but there's also bigger influencers out there, you know, and it's like they're hanging on people's words and living through some of these people, which is fine. That's fine. But it's like there's so much drama that comes from it. And it's like,
And, like,
I
no offense to, like, anybody who's a
nobody,
mod,
we're not trying to
or
offend anybody.
yeah, I mean, or any mods in general, but, like, you're I mean, if especially if you're just like a volunteer mod here and there, you're just a mod on a YouTube channel. Like, why does anybody
Well,
have to go to bat for you? You know what I mean? Like,
well,
people
you
are
know what?
making
The thing
some
is,
things a
mods,
bigger deal than they are,
well, no,
you know?
mods are there and they're there to be helpful and volunteer. And I mean, I'm a mod, so I mean, I know what what it feels like or whatever, but they are helpful. They do help channels. We have our own mods, so um you know
Yeah, but I don't think that people need to be going out and attacking the mods, and then I don't, because all it's going to
no,
do
they're
then is
just
make
trying to help.
the people who's the owner of the channel defend their mods, and it's like, who's tuning in to want to care about mod fighting? I
Right,
mean,
it's
that's
a
not what
little
anybody's
ridiculous.
channel's about.
Yeah, and it's just I just can't even believe that this is a topic right now. Like it's just you know I don't like drama in that sense. Like, what you want to come after me? Don't think I'm not going to respond. Is this my response? I guess I don't know, but don't bring me into your shit. Don't, because I haven't come to you and I could have. I left it alone. I ignored it, but I'm not going to sit here and be accused of bullying some old lady that's doing what I do, being a mod and helping a channel and supporting a channel. You know what I mean? I'm
Right. I mean, it's
I'm
like
not
it's
gonna do that.
utterly ridiculous. And I was questioning the whole thing in the beginning, trying to follow it, and I kept thinking, are we sure this is what this is like about? And everybody got the right information told to them, because you
Exactly,
know
Rob.
it
Exactly.
seems odd. And
It does seem dirty. I just don't know where it's coming from. I will tell you right now, it was not me.
it wasn't me.
I'm not afraid of confrontation or anything like that. I have no problem if I have a situation where I need to talk to someone or have something to say, I will go ahead and say it. I have absolutely no problem doing that. And so and
Well,
I'm not
all
gonna
these,
go and do that to that lady.
right, like all these channels that were all friendly and then they became unfriendly or whatever.
Yeah, it's really
Like,
it's sad, man, because it broke up. I mean, things were like being discussed to like collab and stuff like that, and it kind of separated it and changed it all, and it's just really sad. Um, it
right.
made people choose. It made people take sides, and that's not what I want either. But I just don't want people thinking that I went and bullied some lady. I mean, I had to say something.
Yeah, you
You
didn't. I
know,
mean,
I
yeah,
had to. I would never do that. And I
If
hope
you
I don't know if she thinks I did, but Colleen does, and Colleen said it, and uh, you know, they need
and
that
now this
yelling.
is though all if this is truly about you
Mhm.
being the bully because you weren't named on live from nightmares.
What? I'm sorry, I was reading what Dan said. What'd you say, Candace? Repeat
I'm
that.
like, so they didn't say your name out loud on the live
No,
nightmares. So we're
no,
going
they
with
didn't.
the, but we've been
Otherwise, I
told,
would have known right then and there it was me. But I
right.
had no idea.
So
I
there
mean,
is
I
still,
joked about it after he mentioned when he said former mod and her friends. He threw and her friends out there. It was a friend or something. I'm like, what? Wait a minute, you know. So I mean, I don't know, and I don't know. I mean, am I her only friend? Are you kidding right now? Like Kimmy knows a ton of people on here, you know, and I'm trying to think of who would have done that, but I
Kanye.
don't know. I would never Kanye. If y'all want to
So,
do Kanye West, anyway.
um, like this is an old kind of throwback thing, but way back in the day, there was a person on the radio before they went to satellite, Howard Stern.
Oh
And he
yeah,
used to say, if you don't like what I'm saying, you have the option as an adult human being to turn the knob or push the button and leave it behind you and never come
yeah,
back and hear it you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
And he had more followers who hated him, disliked him, were against him, or whatever,
yeah.
because they wanted to know what he was going to say next because he was
Right.
just so insane. And, you know,
I could
um,
be insane if I want. I don't want to do that.
right. I mean, it's
I
so
could
it's just
start
the,
talking about things that everybody would really probably like drama ridden stuff because I just dealt with it, or I just I'm not really drama, so I kind of don't want to. I
as
mean, we'll talk celebrity stuff, but I'm not. Again, I'm not gonna let
yeah,
somebody
and I
think I
have
did that.
always felt like that. If you don't like it, just change it. Scroll up,
Yeah,
scroll down,
yeah,
whatever your device does, do that and leave it alone. If
yeah,
you see something illegal or really horribly wrong or bad or something, take it up to the owner of that channel maybe, or if there's completely illegal craziness going on, report it to the platform, like but other than that, move on, let it, don't make it be your problem. And I say this being somebody who's been in chat fights with people
Do
because I'm like, wait, why am I being yelled at? And then I got to go back. What did I say?
you guys
Um,
talk in caps when you're yelling?
but I just don't like. I'm like arguing usually the same thing. Like, no, that's not what I said, or that's not what
Right?
I
Yeah.
meant, or it's trying to
Yeah.
clear something up because I've hurt somebody or upset them. And if they are insisting on fighting, I walk away from it. I'll
Right.
even delete my comments because I'm like, this isn't what I'm here for. But you
Right.
know,
Well,
there's
yeah.
been for
But like I
another
said, I am
example.
a warrior, and I know people. If people have listened to me, I've mentioned that before, and I'm definitely someone that will stick up for my friends or whatever and back them. But I will
Yeah,
go
I
to
have
where the source is. I'm not going to go to somebody a part of the team. No, I'm going to go directly to the head of the shop. You know what I mean? That's
right.
just the
I
way it
mean,
is.
I have been so disgusted by stuff people are spewing. I'm like, ugh, what an ass. And I just move along. I don't feel the need to have to type it. I don't, there's no need. I just scroll away because that's my personal opinion.
No, it's just too
Like
much. It
my
takes on a life of
sister,
its own. It really does if you let it.
yeah, oh
And
yeah,
that's why as soon as I heard that today, I mean, you can ask Kim. The second she said that my name actually came out of their mouths, I was livid. Because
right,
then
oh
I went
yeah,
back and I'm thinking and I'm watching that screaming going on. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? That was directed at me. And
yeah.
then
That's
I
what
just
I
got
said. I'm like, this is you. Oh
yeah.
my god, and I just
Yeah.
started to laugh. Like, okay,
Oh, they're in trouble now, right?
yeah, like this is so like my sister has a new dog and so she made a dog page
Who's really cute, by the way.
on another platform and so I
Really
was
cute puppy.
he's adorable
Yeah,
and
beautiful.
I was scrolling my for you page and it popped up like she just made it like an hour ago and I'm looking at the dog and I'm looking at the background. I'm like, why is this familiar? I'm like, I know that dog. So I set it on my sister's dog page as a
Uh,
comment. I got attacked by strangers. And
I'm telling you.
and I'm like, what? So I talked to her the next morning and I'm like, do you know who those people are? Because I was about to go off and be like, that's my dog few.
Right.
I don't have a nephew, but I have a dog few.
Yeah, sorry, I just reading what Scott was saying.
So,
You know what I
it just,
realized? I've seen everybody else do this, but I've never done this. You know? So the comment up there. I realized that the last time we were live, I'm like, oh, I forgot we could do this.
yeah. I know. I was like, what? We got to go live. What's wrong? Oh, crap. Like,
Oh
what
yeah, that's the
happened
first
now?
thing I said. I said we're going live. That's it. You know, I'm like, she's like, why? I'm like, and I explained to her, and finally, I'm like, here, just go watch this video. So she watched it, and she goes, when are we going live? I
Right.
was like, uh-oh, is Kendra going warrior mode for cousin Lisa?
I know. I was so like,
Mm.
you've got to be kidding. Because, first of all, let me just say it like this. If you would like to attack my cousin for whatever issue you may have, first of all, you better bring your receipts. You better bring your evidence. You better know what the heck you're talking about. That's
Yeah.
the first. You better be dead on accurate. And you better be nice and calm and polite and professional and not raise your voice and all those things. Otherwise, you will be reamed a new one and she might not even know what the heck you're talking about, but you will be so sorry that you started it. Like, because that's just
Sorry, I
how
can't
it's
help but
like,
laugh.
gonna be. And I mean, I had a friend who was going through the loss of her husband, and then some
Mm-hmm.
shenanigans were happening around the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, my
Isn't
cousin
that
Lisa
sad
knows
that
my
things like that
friend through
happen?
me,
Mm.
and I'm like, she was getting heated because of what was happening to my girlfriend she's never even met. They just know about each other through me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just sort of sad, like, when and she was recording it and sending it to me in text, and I played it for my girlfriend, who was like, oh my god, like, she's even defending me, she sees this is so wrong. But it was good. It made my friend feel good, and like she was on the right track. She wasn't just, having crazy mind from her husband just passing away. And we're all like,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, even people that don't know you are 100% backing you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's not like I just I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. It's just that
if
I'm
you
very
had gotten
strong-willed.
into it with the guy, James is his name, I guess,
Yeah.
or the Tamara lady or the Colleen lady or any of these women and men,
I never would have went
they
after
would know
Tamara.
you got into it with them. They
Oh
would
yeah.
know you
Oh
got
yeah.
into it. It could
Oh
be,
yeah.
so that's why
Yeah.
I find it all just laughable and stupid, and they need to
Yeah,
stop
I
wasting
wouldn't
my
have hid who
time.
I was or something, and I'm guessing somebody did. I don't even know. I don't know how they were even contacted.
I'm hoping
Kimmy,
that it's a lie or it's a mistake or miscommunication or
well,
something
I
like
don't know how
that.
you mistakenly bully somebody, but
Well, that they are saying
either
that it
she's
was
lying
two
about being
Lees.
bullied or somebody did bully her, and they need to find out who it was. I'm questioning how she was bullied, like via what platform, because apparently this woman's on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, but I don't use Facebook Messenger except when someone decides, "Hey, go on there so I can go live," and that's very, very rare. You know what I mean? I rarely go on Facebook Messenger. I have it, but and
Facebook's for
then,
old people.
well, um, I don't use that. So basically, I guess be through email. So show me my email. Tell me. I want to know what was said to this poor woman. You know what I mean? If I'm being accused of it anyway, show it to me. You know, I don't
We're all
know.
on Facebook, Dan. It's just that everybody's
What?
been saying lately. Like, ew, Facebook. Yeah.
People hyped up because they can attack in anonymity. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I
You
don't
know,
know. I'm a pretty upfront person. I'm an open person. I'm actually very chill. I'm very earthbound. I'm totally cool. But I will say this: I am a Taurus, right? So yeah, I do have a bull in me, but I don't bully people. And it takes a lot to piss me off. But once I get there, I will blow. So that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't go after
Yeah.
James yet. I didn't, even after what he said, even after he lied about me calling him, telling him I'm a lesbian, and even after knowing that he lied about talking to other people daily and all this other stuff. I did not. I didn't go after him because I knew what he was doing to Kimmy. That's Kimmy's position to go after him. Okay?
Right. It's not your job.
It's not my job to go after him. So it's her choice. And now it's just kind of a little overboard. So now he's actually given me the reason to slam him, if per se, if I had to, because now you brought me into it, you know.
Right.
And you know,
Yeah. Facebook Messenger can be hacked very easily. A lot of Facebook somehow magically can be hacked very easily. I wonder why.
but how would they hack? Okay, first off, they'd have to know the name on my Facebook Messenger. So I'd love to see them pull that up and tell me that it was me. Okay, just out of curiosity, I'd like to know. It would have to say two leaves in a pod. There's no two leaves in a pod Facebook. There is a page, but it's not published or okay, hang on. There's a
It's
group,
a
there's a page. It's not some one of them is not published, but either one of it's a page in a group or something like that. It's not published yet. It exists, but only to my eyes. You know what I
right.
mean?
Right.
And I haven't published it yet, and so I don't know how you would even use that name to message someone or something. Like I don't use it, so I don't.
Right. And if you were in text or something, your phone wouldn't be saying to Lee's. I mean,
My phone, no, my phone wouldn't say two leaves.
so it
The
had to
only thing that
be
would say two leaves would be my email. So show me the
right, unless it
email.
was actual chat live
Where?
on the thing. But
Oh, like on YouTube? No, I didn't do that, and then everybody would know it was me. So I mean,
right. I mean,
I'm
it would be
telling you, it
obvious. That's why
wasn't.
I'm looking at the chat and I'm going, well, where'd you say all this shit?
Right. No, I'm saying it was not me, so you got to prove it was. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if it was in a chat, why would I sit there and say it was me? It wasn't me. If you
Well,
can clearly see it's me. Oh, I guess you can go under a different account. It's not me, guys. I'm just telling you, it's not.
right.
I would never
But
go
the
and
the
attack
person
someone like
did
that.
it privately because nobody else got to see it. So like why are they why is somebody
I'm
bothering
assuming it was privately.
right. So why would somebody be so hard trying to make some problem for you with somebody else? Like what?
I think honestly because okay, well, Kimmy is friends with them. Kimmy was doing our Wednesday night live,
I'm
right?
sorry, I forgot. We're 12. So if you're friends with him and her, you can't be friends with me because you're my first best friend, but that's my second
There
best
you go.
friend.
That's that kind of thing. It's that
Right.
kind of thing.
Okay,
That's what
whatever.
I'm thinking anyway. It's the only thing I could see. Like, what is going on here? All Kimmy knows is she went on vacation. She came back in like her little world over there with modding. And I don't mean to say little world. Like, please don't take offense to that. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying her world is now different. And all she did was go on vacation with her son and have a good time. Nothing. She did no wrong.
Yeah,
You
she
know.
went to Florida. Florida's full of wrong.
Yeah, I mean, and then all this stuff happened, and now it's like, and she came to visit me, and somehow now I'm the one who did this.
God.
If I'm gonna team up and gang up on someone, trust me, there's a bigger channel that I might want to say a few things to.
Okay, so anyways.
Yeah.
Um
So it's anyway. That's what the drama is all about. I just want to make it clear to anybody, I would never ever bully. I've said it like I don't know how many times already tonight in this live, but please, no, I would never do something like that.
no.
Never.
You would have one and done. That's it. One
Yep.
discussion, argument when it's over.
I want to see people. Oh, he doesn't want to see our emojis. We are going to unveil ourselves, but it's going to be a surprise.
But
I don't know what kind of a big surprise it will be, but it's we stuck it
so
off.
the truth is out there.
Yeah.
Then Kimmy didn't do anything wrong. She took a vacation and
Came
she
back. Yeah.
started to mod on a different day, but was still available the previous other day. And then
Robbie's live right now. No, I don't, Scott. No, I don't.
What?
I don't bully Scott. He's fibbing. He's
Oh,
fibbing. Robbie's live right now. I did not know
you
that
all
Robbie
know.
was.
You all live with Robbie live.
We're live with Robbie live. Y'all live with Robbie live. Hi, Shadowrunner. That's just it. Y'all live with Robbie live. So Robbie went live. He didn't realize I was live, I don't think. Not that it would stop him. I'm just saying. Oh, wow. What is he doing? Too bad we can't, like, mix a live. You know, put two lives together. You know?
Oh,
You're on
yeah.
both of them. Tell Robbie I said hi. He just asked if you're alive. Yes, I'm live.
Can
That's
somebody
funny.
please tell Robbie to get out of my attic so I can get my AC back?
Oh, Robbie's in Kendra's attic.
Right. I don't need the loofah leprechaun. I need my AC back.
The loofah leprechaun. Robbie's the loofah. Do you know
That's what
actually?
we were discussing at the beginning.
Yeah. Do you know that I actually went and I mailed a bunch of loofahs in the Crystal Scoops packages. So in case people know what loofahs were, they're getting one. I got updated. Yeah, this was kind of like an afternoon quick thought to just pop on live because we're gonna go live on Thursday night, like we originally said, which with our Thursdays. It's just this happened today, and I just wanted to just touch base with the nonsense of drama and stuff on YouTube, and people just cut it out and enjoy your lives. Whoever's involved in that kind of stuff, just enjoy your life. Life is too short, you know,
Right.
too short. And Tamara, if you're listening, I am so sorry somebody did that to you, honey, but it was not me. No way.
Yeah. Was
James,
not.
you better learn how to be a good man. That's all I can say. Yeah, stop talking shit about people.
Robbie's a leprechaun. Scott's saying it. It's not me.
Robbie's a leprechaun. He's a super genius. I can only be in one room at a time.
Ironically,
Robbie is really tall, guys. Really tall. I'm
when
5'10", and that's tall for a girl. And when I first met up with Robbie here, both him and Z got out of a car, and I'm like, whoa! I'm like, oh my goodness! Both of them are so tall, towering over me. I don't get that a lot.
how tall is he?
I think he's 6'4", and Z's a little taller than him, 6'5".
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm used to
So
that. I live with the giant.
Dan said he just told Robbie to get out of your attic.
Robbie's probably going, what the heck?
Yeah, right.
Well, Dan knows he's got those abilities, so
Yeah,
relying on him.
yeah, cool.
But
I want to go live tonight, later, like late tonight. You want to?
you know, ironically, out of all of this mess of all these crazy people in their auctioning things, they're storaging things and their animal things, Robbie was the only channel that I had known about previously from watching animal stuff with my kids, and that like came across my whatever it's called, the feed, the For You page, whatever.
Right.
And so I was like,
sounds good to me, Scott.
and then you were saying how I'm like, why in the heck are you watching like the guy that goes out with animals and alligators and turtles and things? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm like, you know who he is from Swamp Brothers.
I'm like, no, you don't know. You're not right. I'm like, why are you watching this stuff?
My husband was like, I can't get you to watch because he always liked watching shows like, Swamp Brothers and stuff. And but he couldn't get me to just like regularly watch it, I love animals. I've always loved animals, but he just could not get me to watch one of them. And he goes, I cannot believe that you're constantly like doing all this stuff with us now, because like I couldn't get you to watch one of these shows.
No, when I said something, I'm
it.
like,
I love
Lisa's doing stuff with the swampy farm peoples and stuff, and God, Gary looked at me like,
different from
what? Are you talking about animals? I'm like, yeah, animals, Animalia. He's like, I don't understand. Cool. I'm like, nobody does.
I'm waving, Dan. I'm told that. I tell Robbie I'm waving. Yeah, he's a large elf. If you really knew me, you would truly be LOLing. Is Kimmy both? Or Kimmy's still here? Kimmy's actually still backstage.
She's in the basement.
Do you want to Do you want to go live later, like midnight?
Mimi?
Yeah,
So that would be 9 o'clock my time?
yeah. Like the other night, like we did the other night.
Okay, yeah. I got yeah, I can. I might be multitasking though. But yeah.
Kendra's always multitasking. Let me guess, cleaning something.
Well, no, it's just I it's when he comes home and it's been a hot day and I looked him up where he's at. He's in this area he doesn't like, so he's going to be a little bit cranky pants.
Oh,
So dinner's going to be late. So that could be
we got a cranky pants.
a dinner time, but I can just say, so I don't know.
We're
Oh, never
going
mind.
live. All right, guys, we're gonna go on live later around
But I
midnight.
have something I want to talk about.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Not right now. For
Oh,
live.
okay, cool. We are live though.
For other live. Live 2.0.
Okay, 2.0 tonight around midnight ish. Midnight ish.
Yeah, and then it can be other fun stuff, the more the baloney stuff, because
Yeah, that'll be over. Oh my god, I can only imagine. Like, watch. Oh, next thing you know, there's gonna be a bunch of drama set in between now and later. If there is, we'll let you know. I doubt it, but because I'm not really gonna. I say what I gotta say. That's it.
does anybody like
So,
baloney?
I like bologna.
What kind though?
Boar's head.
I was gonna say boar's head, right? But there's still two kinds of boar's head: the smaller one or the bigger one.
What do you mean?
Well, like it comes in sizes, and there's like a bigger
Just
rounded
regular
one,
bologna.
and then there's a smaller one, and the smaller one's the good one, not the bigger one, in my opinion.
Oh, I don't know. I just usually get the regular size bologna.
Well, here they ask us.
You like the smaller one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought size mattered, but it's okay.
Oh God.
What? What?
Do you like the white American cheese or the orange one?
Orange.
Yeah, I find that the white tastes funny.
Yeah, I'm just used to orange, so it's actually yellow American. It looks orange, but they call it yellow American.
Yeah, we call it orange out here.
You actually call it orange? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yes,
And
Shadowrunner. Shadowrunner, I mailed your package this afternoon, or this morning, actually. So, yes, there should be notifications. Oh, I hope so, Robert. Scott Roberts, sorry. Um, yeah, if we set it for a specific time, there'll be notifications. So I will set it for a specific time.
I like white only on my Swiss cheese or my provolone.
Provolone. Let's say that again. Provolone.
Provolone?
Provolone?
Yeah.
Well, it's always got to be boar's head. I know I know it's kind of like weird saying that, but still, boar's head is the best, unfortunately.
No, it is. And it is. My kids don't get it right all the time. They're like, "Oh, is it the cheese from the thing, the place, the one we don't like?" Like they don't know what to say ever.
Nobody
I'm like,
understands what we're joking about, actually. So we have some family in Boar's Head. So
oh,
yeah,
I
so
got
we
a
always
story to go
had
with
Boar's
that.
Head, and it is really good. So we actually do really like Boar's Head. It's just that when we hear the word Boar's Head, it's like,
Roll our eyes.
Land O'Lakes cheese. Mm.
Oh, you know what? They have these tiny little packages now, the Land O'Lakes, like of I think it's Jack, and it's fun. I like it. It's just a cute little.
What do you mean fun? Like, is it like a cracker and cheese little package thing, like snack?
Well, like it's cracker size, like a large cracker size.
Right.
You could put it on like a saltine, and it's a little bit thicker, so it's a very like enjoyable snack, and it just peels apart easily, and it's kind of creamy. It's nice. It was surprisingly good.
Oh, right on. Cool. Extra sharp cheese. My husband likes sharp cheddar cheese.
Oh, the cow round cheeses.
Oh yeah, he likes those too. Is it lazy cow? What is that called again? I don't know.
Yeah, we like the cow ones, and then I like the soft cow that's like in a circular container, but then it's sliced like a pie in little aluminum.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Oh no, I like those, but then there's round, they're like in wax cheeses too
What's
with the
that
cow.
cheese that you like? That's in the round like pie-like thing. Bluebell or something, or the cow with the cow on it.
Laughing
Laughing
cow.
cow. That's it.
Laughing cow.
Yeah, he likes that.
I have cheese and crackers for dinner a lot.
I love cheese and crackers, Ritz crackers, and some. It doesn't have to be Ritz, but I do like Ritz crackers. Some cheddar cheese and maybe some pepperoni, sliced pepperoni.
You know, oh God, I'm looking out my window right now, and my neighbor has this big old truck parked. He's blocking my car, and I was gonna go to Home Depot. Now I have to be a pain in the ass. I see he's in an elaborate production with his truck, and all this stuff is out. Now feels.
Is this Cowboy, bad. Mr. Cowboy?
No, Cowboy doesn't park over here. He's over elsewhere. But no, this is just the guy across the street. He's a nice guy. He says hello and all, and he's very he never has company over or whatever. He's kind of a young guy, and
Right.
All of a sudden, swear to God, the beginning of April 2020, right at the beginning of a lockdown pandemic, he has a newborn baby he's carrying around.
Oh my God.
And we all looked at each other and went, "Huh? How does somebody get a baby in a pandemic?"
Yeah, the horse ride a cowboy. I love that song.
It was weird. But he's a nice guy, and it's just I feel bad because he has to move everything, and he does it no matter what. If I ask him to, I mean, Home Depot can wait, I guess. It's just there's a list of things to do in a certain order, and then I can't do something else without the Home Depot.
Home Depot. I did all my stuff earlier today while all this drama was unfolding. I literally shut my phone off. I was like, oh no. And I was over in Daytona. I'm like, I am not doing this. Dealing with the whole travel back and forth, and I just set it down. And that's why I was just like, all right, I gotta adjust this and then be done with it. So, anywho.
Oh no, that's horrible, Dan.
What happened?
His neighbor passed 2 days ago.
No.
He was only here for 3 months. That reminds me, though. I'm concerned.
By the way, Dan, I'm glad you're feeling better. He wasn't feeling well. So he's feeling better.
Well, then that's good too.
Yeah.
But my neighbor, I'm concerned, is deceased.
Really?
Yeah, and everybody's like, you would, be noticing that. I'm like, no, not that she's deceased in her home, but that she is deceased. She's never gone for very long. She takes vacations with her family. She does need help walking. She's elderly. And, she'll be gone like a week or maybe 2 at the most ever in the 10 years I've lived here. And she's gone 6 weeks. All of her plants outside are dead. There's notes all over her door. Her garbage has never come out.
Wow.
So it just seems odd that,
Hope someone's checking on her.
Yeah, well, I think she maybe went to a hospital or someplace or something.
Oh, okay.
No, because as everybody's informed me, I would be noticing the smell or something.
Oh my goodness, Kendra.
So I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think she's inside there, but it's just sad. It's just odd because I'm like, she's not. And then selfishly, it's like, oh no, then we have to have a new neighbor if something did happen to her. She was half deaf, so it was kind of good for us to be noisy.
Oh my goodness.
Not to be rude, but
Sometimes you're so bad, Kendra, sometimes. We're getting a severe storm here. Oh, that's the one Gabe saw earlier. It's coming.
He saw the storm?
Is it coming across from the east? What'd you say, Kendra?
Who saw the storm?
Gabe.
Oh.
Yeah, because we just got back from Daytona, and he says, oh, we got back just in time. It's supposed to be a huge storm coming.
Well, there's not been one drop of rain in all of California, but Vegas flooded, and Utah flooded, and Montana flooded, and St. Louis flooded, and Kentucky flooded, but God forbid California gets a drop.
Well, I'm pretty sure they gladly give it away to you.
Well, I mean, yeah, then it would be helpful. They wouldn't have as much drama. The stuff that's happened over there is so sad.
Yeah. I didn't know where all the flooding was, but I knew Kentucky was flooding because I saw someone posting about it. But
Yeah, it was
it
like within
raised.
a week and a half, all those locations got severely flooded, and people lost their homes, their cars, depending on where they were. Kentucky, I think,
That
was the
is sucks.
worst.
I think that's what. That's why I saw it. Because they were showing the flooding with houses being damaged and stuff, and I was like, oh my goodness. It looked like a hurricane came through there. You know, but it's really sad.
Right, Scott? Yeah. It's like the lady, she was very sweet. I often got her mail and her packages by mistake, and I would bring them over to her.
That's
Sometimes
cool,
she would
Scott.
get mine, and mine tend to be heavy. So she'd knock on the door and she'd be like, "You got to come pick it up. I can't carry it." And
But
she
it's good
was
when
just,
you have neighbors like that. Like, can you imagine if, like, when you're that age, and it's very nice to know that you have neighbors around you that will help you if you need it. You know.
yeah. In fact, I was usually me and one other person in this building would always check on her when we had the fire sirens randomly go off. We'd be like, "Where's she? Do we all know where she's at?" Because, it takes a lot to get her out and moving sometimes. But so that's why I'm like, oh no, something's gone wrong.
Yeah. Wow. It's terrible. Hopefully, she's okay.
Maybe I should sage my house. I feel like I should because,
I think
ghost
you might
Robbie.
want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, you got
Yeah, I got.
people. You got leprechaun Robbies or something up there. I'm gonna call him this leprechaun now.
Yeah, is he still live?
Is Robbie still alive? um, I'm guessing he might be,
All
based
right.
on just the time frame. Um, but yeah, guys. So we're gonna come back around midnight-ish. I will get a notification out there. But if you don't get a notification and you want to check out or hang out with us, just take a look and see if we are live. You know. But we will be back here later on tonight. Thank you all for stopping by. Thanks for listening, guys. And please, just be kind to everybody and enjoy your lives. Life is definitely too short. You know.
C'est la vie.
Bye, guys. See you later. Say bye, Kendra.
Bye, Kendra.
Bye. Bye. Bye.